Good day, ma'am, and this is my video reflection in FLCT, and it's all about the delivery modalities and the types of delivery modalities. And the delivery modalities is refers to a learner delivery modality where learner takes place between the teacher and the learners who are geographically remote from each other during instruction. This modality has two types, the modular distance learning and the online distance learning. And the face-to-face learning modality is an instructional method where course content and learning materials are taught in a person to group of students. And this allows for a live interaction between a learner and an instructor. It is a most traditional type of learning instruction. And the second is the blended learning modality. The blended learning modality is a system where students receive instruction from a teacher in a physical classroom and via online courses. And the teacher sets the piece of schedule for the in-person aspect of the program, while the student usually has control over pace, time, and direction of the online portion. And the next is the six models of blended learning. First is the face-to-face driver. The face-to-face driver, all of the blended learning models, face-to-face driver is a closest to a typical school structure. And the second is the rotation model. In this form of blended learning, students rotate between different rotation on fixed schedule, either working or online spending face-to-face time with the teacher. And the rotational model is widely used in elementary schools. And third is the flex model. The teacher provided on-site support for non-traditional or at-risk students using the flex model of blended learning. And the student learn and practice new concept in a digital environment. And flex model is the approach used by advanced Path Academy. And the fourth is online lab model as schools face increasingly tight resources contains the online lab models of blended learning is a viable option. Students learn entirely online but travel to a dedicated computer lab to complete their coursework. And adults supervise the lab, but they are the trained teachers and work at a pace that suits them. And fifth is the self-blended learning. The self-blended is ideal for students who want to additional advanced placement courses or who has a interest in a subject area that is not covered in the traditional course and catalog. Student must highly and self-motivated in order to this method of blended learning to succeed. And the last is the online driver student and can chat with teachers online if they have a question. And this model of blended learning is ideal for students who need more flexibility and independence. And this approach is becoming increasingly popular and each year. And that's all, ma'am.